Hello, Accelerated Math 7-8 students. This is Module 12, Lesson 11, and it is called Examples of Dilations. Examples of dilations. Our goal today. Today we will learn how to dilate a figure back to the original. The question that I want you to be thinking about in this lesson is, how do you undo a dilation? And the best way that we can figure out how to undo a dilation is by jumping in and figuring it out. Okay, so we're going to do a let's try it activity. The thing that you see in front of us is part of the coordinate plane, and you have a figure. It's called figure A. We're calling it circle A because it's actually a circle. The directions say, dilate circle A from center O at the origin by a scale factor of 3. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to, again, like I said in the notes in the last lesson, is you are going to figure out different points where you can measure the distance from the center O, and the center O happens to be at the origin this time, so I'm going to go ahead and put a dot on the origin, and I'm going to name it center O, and then I have a point right here, and I have a point right here, and I have a point right here, and I have a point right here. And so what I'm going to do is it says that I need to enlarge it, because my scale factor is greater than 1, enlarge it by a scale factor of 3. So what I directed you to do in the last video is measure the distances from each point. And so we see, if we're looking at this one, actually I don't know if I want to use a ruler. We can actually use the coordinate plane to help us with this one. But we're at the center O, and this first point went up, so it went to the right, 1, 2, 3, and up 2. So the ordered pair for this is 3, 2. The ordered pair for this point right here is 4, 3. The ordered pair for this one is 5, 2. And the ordered pair for this one is 4, 1. And so if we're applying a scale factor, what we want to do is we are going to multiply each parts of the ordered pair by the scale factor. So we're going to take 3 times 3, which gives us 6. So that means I'm going to go over 6. And then I'm going to go up, over 9. I apologize, because 3 times 3 is 9. And then I'm going to go up 6. So I would have this point of the circle right here. Okay, now I'm going to do this one, multiply it by 3, which gives me over 12. And this time I'm going to go up 9, so it happens to be sitting here. Okay, this one says over 12, but this time I only go up 3, so it happens to be sitting right here. And then the last one is 5, which would be 15, and then up 6, which is here. And you can see that by plotting those points there, that now I can connect them, and even if you wanted to use a compass, which I don't have right now with me, but we could use a compass, and you would be able to create the image of circle A, okay? And so this one is circle A, so this one is now circle A prime, okay? And then what you can also do is you can connect all of the points, and you will see that it has followed the scale factor of 3 by connecting all of these points. So we're connecting there, and now we're going to connect here, and then we're going to connect here. And one of the things that I've learned about doing these dilations is the more points that you connect, the more easily you can see how you're enlarging that figure, okay? So we're going to make sure that we talk through what we did so that everybody understands what we're doing. You apply the scale factor to the ordered pair parts by multiplying it, okay? And so that's the thing that you have to remember is that the scale factor is multiplied to the ordered pair, and it has to be multiplied to both, because if you don't multiply it to both, then you're not enlarging both, and then you're going to have a lopsided figure. So you have to make sure you multiply it by both. So this one, 3 times 3 was over 9, up 6, over 12, up 9, over 15, up 6, and over 12, up 3. Okay, and that's how we got our new coordinates that created our enlargement. Okay, so now it says, now dilate circle A prime from the center O back to the origin by a scale factor of 1/3. Oh, well, let's see. So what you have to do on that one is you have to take your ordered pairs, 9, 6, and the scale factor of 1/3 would take me back to 3, 2, which is right there. Then I'm going to take 12, 9 and multiply it by 1/3, and I get 4, 3, which happens to be right there. I'm going to take 15, 6 and multiply it by 1/3, which gives me 5, 2, which happens to be right there. And then my last one is 12, 3, and I multiply it by 1/3, and it takes me back to 4, 1, which happens to be right there. So if I draw new points, then that's going to be A prime prime once we draw it again, and it brings it right back to where it started. So again, it says, today we will learn how to dilate a figure back to the original. And so the thing that I want you to pay attention to is, what was the scale factor for A prime? It was 3. What was the scale factor for A prime prime? 1/3. What do you notice about 3 and 1/3? Okay, if you say they are reciprocals of each other, then you are correct. So what do you notice about A prime prime? What we notice is that it is exactly the same as the original. Okay, that's what you notice. All right, explain what happened to circle A through all of the dilations. That's what I want you to do, and I will be checking for that answer when I look at your notes tomorrow. Okay? So you're going to explain what happened to circle A through all the dilations. So through this first dilation, you're going to tell me what happened. Then through this dilation, you're going to tell me what happened. And then you're going to include what you noticed about the scale factor changes. Okay? All right, so our goal for today we will learn how to dilate a figure back to the original. Kind of think you guys have an idea of what that is. I'll be looking for that in your answer. And then how do you undo a dilation? I'll give you a hint. You multiply it by its fill in the blank, and you can tell me. All right, that's all I have for you on this lesson, and I'll see you all tomorrow. All right, bye.